It's Bree the Coupon Queen. Welcome to another live. Today, I want to talk about mindset and how it can really affect your couponing because that is huge. I have a quote right behind me that says, "Your thoughts are your reality." So that's what I look at every single day when I wake up, get into my office, start putting together my deals, what I'm going to be doing for the day, answering emails, you name it. So I think mindset is super important, and I want to talk about that in regards to couponing. So we're going to talk about, hey, Marceni, how are you? Drop a comment, say hi when you guys pop on. Let me know where you guys are watching from. We're going to have another great chat. It's going to be super interactive. I was literally just looking for my phone, and that's what I'm on Instagram live on my phone. Anyway, hey, guys. Kylie, Delinda, Allie, Happy New Year. So I also am going to be touching on how to look at your out-of-pocket cost, so cash versus rewards. Hey, Allison. Tina, JM Chronicles is here. Just caught up on your last two lives. Love it. I've been pumping out a lot of different content, trying to get back on the wheel. The holidays and stuff are gone. I was a little bit more absent than usual, just with like my YouTube videos and stuff because family was in town. We were traveling. This next little mini vacation that I'm doing Friday through Monday is our last little vacation for a couple months. So going to be hitting the ground running. So I thought I would start off with doing a couple lives, especially leading up to the couponing workshop, going over a bunch of different important topics that can really help you guys for your couponing journey and just kind of for the rest of the year. Hey, Frank, Connie from Tennessee, Megan. I know you were with me yesterday. Marlene, Bobby, how are you guys? Veronica, Rhonda, we have so many people. That is awesome. Okay, so we are going to get started. So someone on Instagram that we've been chatting for quite a while, she's been following me for a while, has sent me over a stat. I don't know if she wants to be mentioned, so I'm not going to say her handle, but she sent over a stat about inflation for 2022. And it's estimated to increase another 20%, which is crazy, right? So inflation has already gone up so much. We see that in the pricing, obviously. We coupon, we shop almost every day, or at least once or twice a week. And what are you drinking? Looks delicious. This is just water. Happy New Year, Yvette. So I feel like, recognize the price differences a little bit more than the average person who just, goes to the grocery store or something like that. Typically at Walgreens, when they would have the buy four, get a $6 register reward, the prices were $4.94 or $4.99. Now they're $5.25. Diapers are typically 2 for $20. Now they're 2 for $22. So the prices of everything, as we've all seen, has increased quite a bit. And people's raises are usually like 3%, 5%. I've never really heard of someone getting a 25% raise on what they're making, though the cost of some different products have increased 25%. So your buying power is continuing to decrease. However, when you use couponing, your buying power can increase, which I know sounds kind of crazy. Tammy said, yes, inflation is getting outrageous. Allie said, I am a loan officer and interest rates on homes are going up too. Exactly. And a lot of people for the new year, obviously, we're all going to have New Year's resolutions, things that we want to accomplish. A lot of people have financial goals. So a lot of you know I've been doing a lot of market research calls as I start to develop my Walgreens couponing course, figuring out why people coupon, what you struggle with, what your financial goals are, what you guys are looking to accomplish in the new year. Because I want to make sure that that course is perfect and has all the solutions and answers all the questions that people have when it comes to couponing at Walgreens. A lot of people have been sharing their financial goals. I've been asking them, why do you coupon? Like, why is couponing important to you? What can it help you with? Some people's financial goals this year are to buy a new car. Maybe you are driving an older car. One woman, her car was about 20 years old. So she's like, I'm saving up so I can buy a new car. Love my car. It's a great car. But with it being 20 years old, you never know when it's going to die. And you don't want it to be on the side of the road and you haven't saved up at all. And you're like, uh-oh, what do I do? Now I'm quick in a market to buy a new car or fix the car, which is, could be expensive as well, depending on what happens. So put in the chat if you're okay with sharing what your financial goals are or what your goals are for this year. Are you wanting to pay off debt? Are you wanting to save up for a house? Allie is a loan person, a loan officer if you need that. Are you, trying to pay off debt, credit card debt, student loans, mortgage, whatever the case may be? If you're okay with sharing, drop it in the chat. I want to know what some of your goals are. Another woman, her goal is, Marceni says, saving up for a home. That is so exciting. We are saving up to get another place as well, for like a rental place. So we're excited about that. Delinda says pay off debt. Love it. Puzzle Lady says, I'm new to couponing and still trying to figure out how to do it. Well, you've come to the right place. I'm going to be sharing some information and tactics on that today. And I do still have entry into my couponing workshop. My 3-day workshop is going to be, and let me just mention this real quick before we move on. Keep dropping your goals in the chat. Ooh, buy some land. I love that, Dia. I'm a financial educator. I can help. I want to pay off debt. I'm paying off all my debt, planning my wedding. Congratulations. So real quick, the couponing workshop that you guys see behind me, it's shifting forward a day. So my flight, I thought, got back at 11 a.m. on Monday. It doesn't land until 7 p.m. on Monday. I got my Friday flight and my Monday flight mixed up in my head. So the workshop is going to start Tuesday, same time, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I'm just pushing it forward a day. So I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. I'll be sending out an email on that as well in case anybody didn't catch that. I posted it in my stories. I mentioned it in my YouTube video as well. Trying to cover all bases. Everything will still be recorded. So every single person is going to get the recordings. So you can watch it whenever you want, rewatch it as many times as you want, so on and so forth. But I did want to let you guys know that. Totally my bad. I am going to be pushing everything forward by a day. Okay. Okay, let's hop back into it. So one woman said that her husband is needing back surgery. So when he gets his back surgery, he's going to be out of work for a little while and kind of down. So what she's doing is saving up and couponing so she can create a stockpile, not only so that way they have all the products they need, but she's wanting to save money until he gets the surgery to help then pay for the bills and facilitate things that they need while he is down and out of a car recovering from back surgery. So there are a ton of things. A lot of you guys are posting some amazing things in the chats. Veronica says, I'm on medical disability. I'm trying to get my family supplied for 6 months. I'll be down and make a little to save. Okay, awesome. 6 months. That is so possible. Today, when I went to Walmart, I got 6 things, like 6 packs of feminine products right there, 6. That can last you a long time. And that's one haul, 3 separate deals. I got Kotex, I got Poise, and I got one by Poise. So having a stockpile for that long, Veronica, 100% doable. So that is an awesome goal. What else? Started couponing to give back and donate to recovery houses. That's so awesome, Amy. Good for you. Liz says, my goal is to buy a car. Love that. Hey, Taj, how are you? Okay, so a lot of good goals. So think of couponing as your vehicle, right? To get you from where you are now to your goal, to buying that car, to buying that house, to paying off that debt. Think of couponing as the rocket ship to get you to that location, okay? When you're couponing, you want to keep that in mind. So a couple people that I've spoken to have mentioned they get nervous when they go couponing, whether it's at Walgreens or wherever. They get nervous when they go couponing. What if something doesn't work? They feel bad and they don't want to tell the cashier and they don't want to ask them to, help with the situation and fix it. Whether a digital coupon didn't come off, a register reward didn't print, a CRT didn't attach, whatever the case may be, they feel bad. So what you want to think about, and this is what I think about, number one, you're not asking them to do anything outside really of their job description, okay? So don't feel bad. That's like asking a waitress to refill your water or going to Publix and asking the deli person to slice your meat a little thinner, right? It's in their job. That's what they're doing. That's what they're there for. that is the service that they provide you, right? Cashiers, they check you out, they make sure everything goes right, they take your money, they bag all the products, so on and so forth. You also want to keep in mind the difference. So what is more important? You speaking up and letting them know that something occurred, or achieving that goal, or not, right? What's more important? So that's why when I do any of my classes or courses, I always ask people their why. Why do you coupon? Why do you want to save money? Hey, Susie, because that is super important. If your why is strong enough and your need is strong enough, you are going to get it done. You are going to do what it takes and you are going to reach that goal, period. No ifs, ands, or buts, no plan B, you name it. So if your why is important enough, I can either step out of my comfort zone a little bit, bring up the issue to the cashier nicely and just let them know, hey, this coupon didn't work. Is there something we can do? My register reward didn't print. It looks like your Catalina machine is down. Is there maybe a manager that can just give me the rewards back in Walgreens cash? That would be totally fine. Getting it handled and getting it done there. Because if you leave and you feel bad and you feel awkward and you don't want to get the credit back or call Walgreens customer service, say they owe you $10 in Walgreens cash. That's $10, right? That $10, you could go in and buy, say, 2 bottles of Tide. Now you have Tide for 2 months. So that's a lot of money, right? So you want to keep that in mind and don't let that mindset change from why you're couponing, what your goals are to get there. A big controversy as well that is going on. I feel like it goes on all the time, but I feel like because it's a new year, it's kind of getting stirred up again. I'm in a lot of different beginner couponing groups that I help with and try to interact and, answer questions as much as I can on Facebook. And a lot of them, I just saw another post is talking about how couponers talk about deals as being free because you're getting back rewards when it's not free because you're paying out of pocket. Let me know in the chat how you feel about it, right? I want to have like an open conversation. Good, Taj. She said she's had some cashiers that have been really willing to help and really cool. They would ask how they want to do the transaction. Awesome. I just cannot seem to come out spending less than I thought. I either don't do something right or does not ring up. I don't like how people calculate tax in the deals. How people don't calculate tax in the deals. Okay, so that is something I personally don't do. I don't calculate tax in my deals just because taxes are different for everyone and it's going to throw off everyone's numbers. So I don't want to throw off everyone's numbers because I'm trying to share like as many deals as I can for the universe, right? For everyone to be able to take advantage of and save money on. So that way, you know what your tax bracket is in your area to just add that on. I also don't add taxes because whether I buy the Tide couponing or I just buy the Tide outright, I have to pay taxes, right? Taxes are a way of life. We have to pay taxes regardless. That's also why I don't calculate it because that's not going to change me buying it or not because I have to pay taxes, right? I can't just not pay taxes. So that's why I don't typically include that. JM says, as a couponer, I don't resell, so out of pocket is everything to me. So I prefer deals to be communicated as the cost before any rewards back, unless it's rebate money because I count that as cash. Absolutely. So in my breakdowns, I always put what you're paying out of pocket and then how many rewards you're getting back and then the final price calculating that, which is important. I taught that 2 days ago for how to put together a breakdown, which is important. Yesterday, we talked about how to stay organized to make sure you're not making mistakes. So having a cash mindset is important when it comes to using couponing as a vehicle, right, to get me from point A to point B. And point B is my goal, my financial goal that I want to be at. So sorry, I lost my train of thought. So you want to make sure that you're looking at the out-of-pocket cost. So that's why I'm spending pretty much like all of day 2 in my couponing workshop talking about how to lower your out-of-pocket cost, how to keep more money in your bank. If you're only looking at couponing as I pay $4, but I get back $4 in Walgreens cash, it's free, then your bank account, it's not free to your bank account. Your bank account is going down. So what I'm teaching is how to keep your out-of-pocket low. Then on day 3, I'm teaching strategies and money saving tips on how to track that savings so you can then transfer it or pay off a debt or pay off a bill or put it towards something that you want to put it towards, whether it's putting it in a separate account to save up for a house or save up for a car or save up for a rainy day or just a savings account, whatever the case may be. Thanks, Megan. So you want to make sure that you're keeping your out-of-pocket in mind. So having a low out-of-pocket is always my number one goal for me personally. Whether I had a YouTube, whether I had a social media following or not, I don't like to spend a lot of money out of pocket. I like to keep my money. I don't like watching my bank account go down, right? Let me know if you guys watch your bank account or if you guys do more like spending cash. I don't really spend cash. I don't really hold cash on me. I have a couple cash envelopes, but that's different. That's from my resale profit. And then I'll kind of distribute it how I need. But I typically am always using like a card to pay for whatever I'm doing. That has always annoyed me when others are saying free. It does annoy a lot of people. And let me give you an idea of why we say it's free. Because we have a little bit of rewards to use. So for the typical Colgate deals, right? I posted it on my Instagram. There's a deal on Colgate at Walgreens. Buy 2, get $4 in Walgreens cash. You're using $4 worth of digital coupons. You're paying $3.98 out of pocket. You're getting back $4 in Walgreens cash. So on my breakdown, it says free. And here's why. You can pay with Walgreens cash. So under the assumption that you have $4 in Walgreens cash, it literally is free because you pay $3.98. So you tell the cashier, I want to use $4 in Walgreens cash. Now you're paying taxes out of pocket. You're going to get back the $4 Walgreens cash. So it's free. Now, I personally don't have a ton of rewards to roll. A lot of couponers have like $50 to $100 in Walgreens cash. I have $18 in Walgreens cash because I use it and I roll it because my main focus is a low out of pocket. I don't need to have $1,000 in Walgreens cash because that probably means I spent like $500 out of pocket, right? I don't want to do that. I personally like to keep my out of pocket low. Ali says, like a hawk, I watch my bank account. That's good though. Then you know if someone's scamming you or if you have a subscription that you needed to cancel that you forgot to cancel, all of that. So very important. Taj said, I feel you've been as real as they come. You tell it like it is and you respond to truly help us. I appreciate that. Of course. I try to keep it real because at the end of the day, we're still talking about money. Like it's still a financial thing. And I want to help as many people save as possible. Because I went from being paycheck to paycheck. I bought a Tacoma years ago because I love trucks. I like driving trucks. That's just what I like to drive. And I was like, I work hard. I deserve to drive what I want to drive, right? And I bought it and I shouldn't have because I couldn't afford it. And I was stressed out every day. And I was calling my dad crying because I'm like, I can't afford this. Like, what do I do? He's like, you know what you need to do. You need to trade it in and get something cheaper. So I had to. And it was a very sad day because I had to trade in a truck that I liked for like an SUV that I didn't want to drive, or a car. I think it was a car. I hate driving cars. I don't know why. It's just not my thing. So anyway, couponing has helped me not be in that stressful paycheck to paycheck state. Couponing was my vehicle to become more financially free and then pay off credit cards, pay off my truck that I now have. And now this year I'm using it, like I've mentioned to you guys, to pay off my student loan debt. So Taj says, I love trucks too. My dream is to get an F-150, but I'm going to try to hold off. Maybe I'll do that next year. Girl, these New York taxes aren't playing. So anything close to free is for me. I know New York taxes and California taxes are wild. I have $18 in Walgreens cash, LOL. It never adds up because I use it every week. Exactly. You want to be using that. You want to be rolling your rewards. You want to be keeping your out-of-pocket low. So if you guys right now know how to coupon, but you're struggling keeping your out-of-pocket low, put a yes in the chat. Let me know how much you guys are typically paying out-of-pocket. I try to keep mine $10 or less. Even my Ibotta haul today, my total was $91. After all the coupons and cash back and rebates and stuff, my final cost was $9.52. Under $10. That is always my goal. Unless it's a product I need, right? So I typically don't need that stuff though, because like I have a little stockpile and stuff, but yeah. Yes, about 20. Yes. Erica says yes. Chelsea says yes. Took me forever to learn wags. So if you guys are struggling with keeping your out-of-pocket low, that is so important. I am teaching that in day 2 of the workshop. If you guys need help with it and you want my formula, my strategy, how I arrange my transactions, there's a little bit of strategy behind it, right? What deals to do in your first transaction, always. What deals to do in your second transaction. How to roll your rewards. We're going to be talking about using Walgreens cash and register rewards. We're going to be talking about using extra bucks as well. So whether you coupon at CVS or coupon at Walgreens, we're going to be talking about both of them to help you understand how to keep your out-of-pocket low. The best thing to do is coupon at a store that gives you rewards. So I would recommend couponing at a drugstore. You can save still hundreds of dollars a month by couponing at one store once a week. And I prove that week after week after week. Because I'll coupon at CVS once a week, get about $100 worth of products. If I didn't use gift cards, my out-of-pocket would be, let's say, $40, $50, sometimes less, sometimes more. Let's say $40 or $50 if I wasn't paying with gift cards, making it free for me. Yes, I do at Walgreens. My out-of-pocket is too much. I used to have my rewards, but things changed so much. Walgreens yesterday spent $30 out of pocket, got $9 back in Walgreens cash. Oh no, Katie. 10 to 20. Thank you for all the tips. You're welcome. So I sent an email asking about the classes. Please take a peek when you get a chance. Yeah, I'll take a peek. I don't have any emails right now. So if you sent me an email, check the email you sent it to. It's briecouponqueen@gmail.com. If you guys do want to join the couponing workshop, the link is in my bio on Instagram, or you guys can head over to my website, briecouponqueen.com. At the top, click shop. Then you're going to click 3-day couponing workshop. It tells you the times, the dates, shows some reviews from previous people who have taken the workshop. You can go through all of that, tells you exactly the topics we're going to be covering on what day, the whole 9 yards. So definitely take a look at that if you guys do want to join. It's $35 for all 3 classes. So it's like $11.50 per class, pretty much. Previously, I was offering them for $20 per class. So 3 classes before would have cost $60. But I wanted to make it as affordable as possible, so as many people as possible could take the workshop, learn the right ways to coupon, and be on the road to whatever your financial goals are for the year. So definitely keep that in mind. Yes, I'm getting better than CVS. Good, Karen. That's awesome. Walgreens is definitely a little bit tougher to keep an out-of-pocket low because there's 2 different types of rewards. So we are going to be covering that as well for how to use Walgreens cash, how to use register rewards. I do have a cheat sheet. It's linked in my bio and it's linked on my website. Again, all my links are on my website for anyone watching on YouTube. If you go to briecouponqueen.com, at the top, it'll say my links. You can click that and there's all my links, my referral codes, deals, everything is going to be there for you. My Walgreens cheat sheet is there as well. It's completely free. It's a cheat sheet to tell you when you can pay with Walgreens cash, when you can't, when you can pay with register rewards, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys want to grab a copy of that, you can. I had to write it down and reference it for the first like year. Like it took me a while to really grasp it for Walgreens. So very important. I got a call, so I missed some, but you were talking about how it is free for most couponers because they have rewards or money already. Do you cover how to start from zero and get to that point? Absolutely. So I'm covering everything from if you've never couponed a day in your life to you've started couponing, but you're paying too much out of pocket, to you're couponing, but you're not seeing the savings and you want to know how you can actually get the savings tangible to apply it to your debt or savings or getting a new car, whatever the case may be. So we're covering all of that in the 3-day couponing workshop. I'm also extending it. I don't know if I already mentioned this. You can sign up now until Monday because it starts on Tuesday. So previously the cutoff was Friday. I extended it till Monday. So you can still sign up until Monday, but then it's going to cut off. So make sure you guys do that if you don't, if you guys want to join. Absolutely, Tammy. It takes a little bit of, you're welcome, Sharon. It takes a little bit of time, right? You're learning something new. Couponing can be easy once you learn the fundamentals. If I were to start a new thing right now, then I'm not going to know the terminology. I'm not going to know what's going on. Like I need to learn and get my foot in the door. The more practice you do, the better you are. All of this is learned through your class? Yes. Every single thing I'm talking about today, I'm going to be covering in depth of how to do it in my 3-day couponing workshop. So if you guys want to join, if you're struggling with any of this, highly recommend taking it. You'll honestly be able to pay it off your first week of couponing. Because if your out-of-pocket cost is average $30 per trip and you coupon 3 times a week, you're spending $90 a week. If you coupon every single week, 4 weeks, 4 times $90, you're spending $360 a month couponing. That's a lot of money. You can 100% get that way down. So if you pay the $35 for the couponing workshop and you can get your out-of-pocket to $10, now for the month, you're spending $120 instead of $360. So just the 1 week, you went from spending $90, right? 30, 30, and 30. You went from spending $90 to spending 10, 10, 10. So 90 to 30. You're saving $60 right there, and you only paid $35 for the classes. So it's very important to learn that. That way you guys know how much money you're spending out of pocket, because it can get pretty out of hand and pretty crazy. And a lot of us get into the shiny object syndrome. You're like, oh my God, it's a great deal. I have to do all the deals. I'm so excited. I did that for a long time in the beginning. First couple months, I was doing that. And Lord knows how much I was spending. I wasn't tracking my spending. I was just doing deals to do deals because I was so excited about it. It was crazy. Then I started reselling my stockpile because it looks like a hoarder's house. So I had to start reselling my stockpile, made that money back. But now moving forward, I'm actually profiting off of reselling my stockpile too because I keep my out-of-pocket so low. The Walgreens cheat sheet is going to be on my website, BrieCouponQueen.com. At the top, click My Links, and there is a tab that says Walgreens cheat sheet, free Walgreens cheat sheet. So you can click on that. Tash says, I'm so ready. I have it saved on my calendar. I've already ordered coupons. Awesome. I can't wait to have you. Katie says, I find to get hung up on the spend booster at Walgreens. I should focus more on Walgreens cash to lower out-of-pocket. Absolutely. Your first focus should always be out-of-pocket. You want to make sure you're getting the products that you need for your family, but you want to keep your out-of-pocket low. So maybe you need to split it up into different transactions. I'm going to work through it with you in an example and show you, okay, if we arrange our transaction this way, here's our out-of-pocket. Now watch what we do if we shuffle this around. Bam. Now here's our out-of-pocket. So I'm showing you guys, like doing the exercise with you in the class to show you how to rearrange your transactions and why you should do that. Sometimes splitting up your transactions into 2 makes it cheaper. Sometimes putting it all together in 1 makes it cheaper. It just depends. So we're going to be going over a bunch of different examples. Do you guys have any questions about the 3-day workshop or anything that I've kind of been chatting about today? Linda found it. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I'm very mindful of taxes. 9.1% where I live. Holy moly. Yeah, of course they do it that way. She said, I was shocked that the taxes are applied to the total before coupons are subtracted. I know. I don't think that's fair. But yeah. I wish I could scroll. It doesn't let me scroll through comments on this website that I use to stream to YouTube. So if I don't catch it as the comments pop up, I can't scroll through the comments. Oh, never mind. Oh, I figured it out. I got to click this little chat box over here. I honestly, it might surprise you, I'm not the most tech savvy. It might surprise you guys. Like, I can figure it out, and like I'll YouTube things for days to figure it out because I will have to figure it out. But dang, you know how many lives I've done and I couldn't figure it out. I was always like, oh, sorry, I missed your comment. Like, re-comment because I couldn't find it. And if you guys are watching the replay, hello, welcome. Make sure you guys take a second, smash the like button for me on this. Either double tap the live to like it, or YouTube, of course, take a second, smash the like button. That always helps me so much. We also have 2.5% on food. I don't think we have taxes on food in Florida. I could be wrong. My problem with Walgreens is that I do the spend booster deals each week and mainly do deals that give Walgreens cash. So I earn what I pay in Walgreens cash, but can't use any to pay. But Linda, you can sometimes use Walgreens cash for spend boosters. I have a video on my YouTube channel about how to coupon at Walgreens. I would definitely consider checking that out if you haven't yet. You can just search how to coupon at Walgreens Brie, and my video should pop up. I talk about how you can use Walgreens cash when you're using a spend booster to lower your out-of-pocket cost a lot. So definitely check that out. When you're using a digital spend booster, not a paper spend booster. Will the coupon class be helpful for advanced couponers? Absolutely. So day one is beginner info, right? How many manufacturer coupons can you use at a time? One per product. How do you stack a store coupon and digital coupon? How do you use digital coupons? Where do you find coupons, paper coupons? How do you read coupons, right? Standard beginner, how to coupon stuff. But day two is going to be, like I mentioned, talking about how to keep your out-of-pocket costs low. Very important. How to arrange your transactions. I'm talking about how to read weekly ads, how to figure out what are good deals. Then I'm going to be talking about how I use the savings, track my spending, track my savings to then be able to pay off debt quicker. I also talk about a couple different money saving tips and strategies that I have. And I go over my pyramid. I look at couponing as like an upside down pyramid. So I'm going to be going over all of that as well. Walgreens, I'm not doing couponing classes for Walgreens. I'm putting together a couponing course. So it'll probably be like 18 videos because Walgreens is way more intricate, obviously, because they have the 2 different types of rewards, how to use them, when you can use them, the whole 9 yards. So those are the market research calls I'm doing right now because I'm putting together my Walgreens couponing course. That should be available and should be pre-launching at the end of January is my goal. So it'll probably start February 1st. So the first group of students that go through it, I'll be teaching the classes and everything live for how to do everything, how to coupon at Walgreens, and it's going to be deep diving into Walgreens only, right? This couponing workshop is more general, how to coupon in general, so you can apply it no matter what store you're couponing at, whether you're couponing at Dollar General, Target, Family Dollar, CVS, HEB, Kroger, all of that, right? The Walgreens course is going to be specific to Walgreens. How to use Walgreens cash, the increments of Walgreens cash, manufacturer register reward versus store register reward, paper booster, spend booster, how to combine them all, what to do if you were out of stock of certain products and you're trying to do a spend booster, when to abandon using the spend booster, how to keep your out-of-pocket low, all of that kind of stuff. So the Walgreens course is going to be specific to Walgreens. My CVS course that's available now is specific to CVS. So how to use CRTs, how to stack them, which ones you can stack, what's the best way to use them, how to use extra box, the whole 9 yards. So just 2 specific courses. And then this is just a generalized how to coupon, how to save money and use it as a vehicle to get you to your goals for whatever your financial goals are for the end of the year. These classes are going to be about an hour each, and I'm going to have some Q&A at the end. So it just depends on how quickly I can get through like all the questions and stuff at the end as well. Carly said signed up, so excited. Are we going to be able to receiving good savings track on the course? My goal this year is to see how much I can save. I want to be able to see it after each trip. Yes, so we're going to be talking about ways that you can track and calculate your savings in the 3-day couponing workshop. So if you guys have any other questions, drop them in the chat. You guys can always DM me. You can always send me an email, whatever the case may be. I'm always here to answer your questions. I'm going to pop off. I'm going to see if I can take Macy for a nice walk. And then I have more market research calls that I'm doing a little bit later today. So I want to get ready for that. So thank you guys so much for coming. You guys are so sweet. You're so interactive. I really appreciate that. Asking your questions and commenting and just making it really interactive. That makes it more fun for me and for everyone. So I really appreciate that. If you guys have any other questions, definitely let me know. Got to go doctor time. COVID got me again. Oh my gosh, Susie. I just went to the doctor yesterday, but I don't have COVID. I have to get a COVID test tomorrow, though, for the flight. You have to test negative for you to be able to fly out. So you're welcome. Thank you. Chelsea, if you want to be a part of it, just shoot me an email. Let me know. I'll be obviously announcing when the Walgreens course is going to be becoming available. So if you guys do want to hop on it when it's the beta course, it's going to be cheaper than if you do it when it's fully done, ready to go, and then all the initial students have been through it. So definitely let me know if you guys want to be a part of the initial launch, the beta course for the Walgreens class. Love all the extra lives and videos. Thanks, Megan. All right, guys, I'm going to pop off. I hope you have a good day.